Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of Brentford versus Chelsea in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. I do have to apologise if you don't hear anything from the game in the background, because the stream that I'm watching it on at the moment is having technical difficulties. So it's being fixed as we speak. So we don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll just be patient. And it'll be interesting. As soon as the game does officially get underway, when I know that it's got underway, I will start the timer and we can get on with this. I apologise full-heartedly because it is... The stream, they're saying, thanks for your patience, we'll get this fixed ASAP. So they're just waiting to get this fixed ASAP. So it's just a case of waiting. When the game does get underway, we will... We'll start the timer, folks. So get your question in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys put in front of me. I do apologise for this interruption, which is out of my hands. We do not know, and I will say this, folks, we do not know how long this is going to take. We do not know how long it's going to be. But one thing I will say is we will get it done. The stream will happen either way. So it will just be a case of just having to be patient. Patience is the virtue these days. And I'm already annoyed. So, we're just waiting for kickoff between Chelsea and Brentford in the Carabao Cup for a place in the semi-finals, which for me, I don't even see us participating in this. I would say this is going to be our hurrah in the competition, because at the moment we've got the highest amount of cases within the Premier League within one club. So at the moment we are down to the bare bones, which is now it's like we're trying our and we're just trying the best we can at the moment to try and get as much as we can done. We're going to try and make sure we got a good squad together. Our squad depth is important, but at the moment it's lacking because we are got COVID. Here we go, boys! I will let you guys know on the lineups when after the game kicks off.
Thomas Tuchel, a Dane against a German, and there is the youngest man on the pitch. This is Jude Soon-Suk-Bell, who leads the line for Chelsea, making his senior debut for the club.
Go on, Chelsea! We're Chelsea! We're Chelsea! We're Chelsea! Oh, Chelsea! We're Chelsea!
And significantly, Ivan Toney is on the Brentford bench. Could be significant. He's fit again after COVID. Had a change of referee, actually. Andre Mariner is the man in charge. So the preliminaries are done with, and this League Cup quarter-final is about to get underway. The players of both sides take a knee. The message, Chris, no place for discrimination. So clear. There's simply in our game.
The game gets underway. Chelsea versus Brentford. While this happens, I'll give you guys the lineups. The Chelsea lineup is as follows, with a youthful sort of lineup as well. Kepa is in goal. We got Simons of the academy, Chalobah, Sarr, Aspilicueta as captain, Kovacic, Saul, Alonso, Barkley, and then our two up front, which is our two youth players, Susan Bell and Harvey Vale up front. Then on the bench is Bertinelli, Reece James, Rudiger, Hall of the academy, Jorginho, Kante, Webster of the academy, Mount and Pulisic for just in case we need them to come on the pitch. And the Brentford side is as follows: Fernandez, Beck, Janssen, Pinnock, Anos, Baptiste, Jensen, Yanget, Henry, Wissa, and Bueno. And then underneath, I can't read the name, but that's the lineup to start against Chelsea in the League Cup for Brentford. We're Chelsea away! We're Chelsea away! We're Chelsea away! Oh, Chelsea away! And guys, if any of you are in the chat, do not hate on the players, do not hate on the club, do not hate the manager, or have a go at anyone for this performance, because this performance is out of Chelsea's hands. We have been absolutely struck with a lot of positive cases since all this thing has started in the last week or two. We've got the highest amount out of any other club in the league. So if you guys want to, if anybody goes and hits out on the players and the manager and the club for not playing well tonight, then you are a sad person and you are sick and you're not a proper fan. Because we're going to back these players that are on this pitch, because we got youngs on this pitch that might never ever play for the first team for a very long time, and one of them is, two of them are 18 that have started, and one of them is 17. And so
Did not mean that. Marcus Alonso is going to get onto this. Sergio Campos is with him. Clever play by Alonso, who thought he was fouled by Campos.
God, Chelsea!
Aspilicueta. Barkley, who hasn't played a lot of football this season. Finding Sarr.
God, Chelsea! God, Chelsea! God, Chelsea! God, Chelsea!
Lots of possession for Chelsea in these early stages. Chalobah with the forward ball.
Unlucky.
All the way through to Alvaro Fernandez. Here's Pinnock. Jensen forward. Shouldn't be too many worries for Malang Sarr here, though Brian Mbeumo is putting him under pressure. Alonso speared that into Saul. Holding off Mbeumo. Good feet. Aspilicueta.
Come on, boys! Come on, Chelsea!
Jensen was pretty strong in the challenge, but Vale was still found Alonso. Kovacic for Marcus Alonso. It's a cross which is deep, and Rico Henry got ahead on it.
Come on, Chelsea!
Cesar Aspilicueta.
Guys, put your questions in the chat. I'm up down to any questions you guys put in front of me.
Who expected Marcus Alonso to make a run. Alonso hadn't. Ethan Pinnock's story is a terrific one. Come through non-league football all the way to the pinnacle of English football. Saul. Kovacic. Harvey Vale back into Mateo Kovacic. Barkley. Nice idea.
Come on, Chelsea!
Xavier Simons.
Unlucky! Unlucky Simons!
Henry almost running himself into a bit of a problem there. In the end, he's managed
Guys,
to get himself out of the hole. But
put down your question in the chat. Happy to answer any questions. Happy to answer any questions you guys put in front of me. It's Chelsea 0, Brentford 0, 6 minutes played. Let's get behind this depleted side. We're having to play some youth academies because of this performance, because of what's happened. So let's get behind the boys. Chelsea! Chelsea are dominating this game so far, which the good stocks I would have thought it would be Brentford that would be doing it, but it sounds like Chelsea are all gunning for it, all guns blazing, which we want. Which we want.
Alonso to take it. Barkley's error, really.
Come on, Chelsea! We're Chelsea! We're Chelsea! Ole, ole! Come on, boys!
Pinnock's throw for home side.
Come on, Chelsea! Come on, boys!
Oh, good turn by Vale. Cut out by Pontus Janssen. Excellent little turn that by Harvey Vale, the 18-year-old, who is Chalaba. As to the Greta.
This is ball!
Xavier Simons with a little
Unlucky
right
Simon!
which was well read by Rico Henry. Alonso.
Come on, Chelsea! Guys, say hi in the chat. Come on, hit the like button if you guys are new. Subscribe to the channel if you are new.
His supporters are going through their songbook routine in good voice.
Come on, Chelsea! Guys, put a question in the chat. Remember to answer any questions you guys put in front of me. It's Chelsea 0, Brentford 0 in the League Cup.
Marcus Alonso. Harvey Vale, nicely done. Marcus Alonso in behind Sergio.
Oh!
They're cut out by Yenet. Bit isolated up there, and Bumo, Malang Sarr can deal with it. Lisa got a foot on it. Here's Yenet. And now Jensen. Lisa making a run. And Bumo.
Come on, Chelsea!
Lisa in the middle. Brian and Bumo on the ball.
Way! Have it!
Well, it was 2 and only 2 up front for Brentford. Lisa and Mbumo, whatever they did, had to do by themselves.
Go! Guys, put in the chat some questions. Let's get going. It's Chelsea 0, Brentford 0 in the League Cup. And just to let you guys know, with a depleted squad, we're actually playing alright. We're actually playing alright.
Brentford playing it cagey, looking to hit.
We're playing alright with a depleted squad.
Talk about back 3, but really so far for Brentford it's a back 5 with Henry and Canos really either side of a defensive middle 3, 5-3-2 formation rather than 3-5-2 to be honest. Here's Kovacic. Bit of a struggle for carabao. And Buma got a foot in, but Azpilicueta is tidying up. It's a real live wire, Brian and Buma. I feel his contribution to the Brentford side isn't always matched by the number of goals he scores. Whatever combination of front players Brentford have had in recent years, and Buma has normally been the one who scored the least, but contributes plenty.
Come on, Chelsea! Chelsea actually started very well, folks. We played about 11 minutes. All Chelsea so far in this game with Adi Preeta's squad. Don't forget, folks, Adi Preeta's squad, and we're playing decent.
Look at Rico Henry go. It's got two in the middle. It's a brilliant run from Rico.
Well done!
Carabao with the block. It's come straight back to Rico Henry though. Buma whistling the header. Really should have scored.
Oh.
Well, you have to give Kepa some credit, but he's got to put that in the net.
Well done, Kepa!
Absolutely free header. No distance from goal. He's put it straight to the goalkeeper. It's a massive check. Janel's just fouled Kovacic. That's missed back by Witzer. And he's going to get the yellow card for that for Tommy Janel. Well, Janel booked for the foul on Kovacic.
Come on!
Brilliant play by Rico Henry, and Buma span it in. Whistle might not have been onside actually, but it's certainly a ball he should have buried into the net.
Come on, boys! Hello, there's 6 of you in the chat. Put your questions in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys put in front of me. It's Chelsea 0, Brentford 0 in the League Cup.
Well, it's a good save by Kepa. Confirmation of the yellow card for Janel for the foul on Kovacic.
Come on, boy!
He's on the ball now.
Guys, if you like the stream, hit the thumbs up button to get to like, sub and subscribe if you are new.
Bartley.
But at the moment it's Chelsea 0, Brentford 0, 14 minutes played and we're actually doing alright.
Here's Janel. And Buma will chase that because he just likes to chase, but I think he knew he's never going to get there.
Come on, Chelsea!
He's one of those guys, Brian and Buma, who never really gives anything up.
Come on, Chelsea!
Henry.
Well done!
With a clearing header. Jensen. Henry.
Chelsea are playing very well at the moment, folks. We haven't had a shot on goal at the moment, but at least we're trying to create chances and trying to do something. And that's all that matters with Chelsea, is if we can keep it 0-0 for most of the game.
Alvaro Fernandez was part of the Spain squad which won a silver medal at the Olympics earlier this year. Says Andre Mariner.
Come on, boys!
Rico Henry into Buma, back to Jensen. Janel.
Come on, Chelsea!
Put away by Xavier Simons. Here's Shandon Baptiste. Mansbeck Sorensen.
Come on, just keep pressurising.
Tenick for Callis.
Come on, boys. Well done, Chalaba.
One back by Janssen. Johan Wissa. Very good feet. Very good feet. Jan out.
Get it out! Out! Out!
Attacks in. As Piliqueta can't get onto it, he can now. Turning out as far as Matthias Jensen. Now run by Kovacic.
Well done, cover! Well done, cover!
For Chelsea on the counter.
Go on! That's a ball! Oh! Unlucky Bartley! Good play by Kovacic on the wing. Played it across towards Harvey Vale, who had a couple of good touches. Then played it across the face of goal towards Bartley, who had a turn shot. And it went well wide of the Brentford goal, but it's still Chelsea 0, Brentford 0. And we finally produced something. It took us about 15, 16 minutes to get going. But I could see one goal could win this.
Alonso.
It's like at the moment we're doing really well at the moment. We're playing with our tails between our legs. We're doing what we need to do. We're playing with absolute precision. We're playing with absolute guile and absolute faith in this club. And I believe that I think we can get
450 games now for Chelsea.
I believe that I think we can go through, and if we do, it'll be a absolute miracle. Come on, Chelsea! 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 Come on, boys! Hello, Finn. I am watching on the stream that I have found, but I don't link streams in the chat because it then classes as copyrighted. Hello. So if I get your name wrong, Videk Krishnan, will Chelsea be able to turn around this injury and bad form situation? Yeah, but you're also got to think of, we've also got positive cases also in as well with this. And at the moment, when you think about it, we had a lot of injuries against Wolves, and we managed to get a draw out of it with a depleted squad. We're now playing in the League Cup against Brentford with another depleted squad with a lot of youngsters, 2 on the bench and 3 starting. And actually, from the offset, we've actually done all right. We're doing okay at the moment with this team. We're playing very well. We're playing very high line. Come on! Go on, Alonso! Wait 1 minute, folks. Alonso's crossing it in. And it's a header! It's looping into the hands of Fernandes in the Brentford goal with a header by Bartley. 2 chances that Chelsea have come the way of Ross Bartley. But this defence still, with this makeshift defence that we're playing, it's holding together. It's holding together the way that we want it to. Guys, put any question you want to ask Chelsea football, anything, ask me within reason. Don't be a stupid question, be an honest question. But so far it's Chelsea 0, Brentford 0 in the League Cup. I'll answer any of your questions. I'm happy to answer anything within reason. I don't want it being like a stupid question and I won't answer it. But like I said, we've got to keep going. We're just going to play as much as we can, do what we can.
Is it caught by Sarrell? Yes,
And at the moment, it's Leicester City 2, Liverpool 1 in the League Cup. Liverpool are losing at Anfield to Leicester City. Vardy with 2 goals, and just scored at Liverpool is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. That's now made it 2-1. At the moment, it's
well, 20 minutes played, and in terms of possession, it's been all
Empoli 1-1 against AC Milan, and Napoli 0-0 against Spezia at home.
big one, and it went to Brentford. Here's Canos. Alonso waited his moment.
So, at the moment, Chelsea are actually doing alright. We're playing with a bit of flair.
Slightly hesitant to the back there, Chelsea, and carabao is asking those in front of him why they didn't just get rid of it.
So at the moment we're doing alright. We're playing this, that and t'other. We're playing 21 minutes. Chelsea have actually done not bad. We're actually doing decent. I'm give these players more of a very good backing, and that they are doing this club proud, because we've got a depleted squad, and you would thought that we would sit back, let Brentford have all of it, and let Brentford come at us, but no, we're going for it, and that's surprising me, more or less. But we're just going to keep going for it, do the best we can, and show what we can do. You just got to do this, we've got to do that, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. But at the moment, we are doing the best we can at dealing with things. We're just going to keep going the way we are as a club, and just hopefully and pray that something happens.
Simons again, who is an England under-17 international. Sarr. Alonso, the pressure from Canos, did really well.
At the moment, we are doing really well. Here comes Chelsea. Oh! For a minute there, I thought Vale was going to get on the end of it, but unlucky. Unlucky.
This was nice. Suits about a little bit of disguise on the ball into Harvey Vale. Needed Aspect Sorensen to get across to Brentford. Piliqueta in, Janssen out. It's a Brentford throw.
Come on, boys!
Chelsea have come through 2 rounds against Premier League opposition. Aston Villa in round 3, Southampton in round 4, requiring penalties on both occasions to win after 1-1 draws. In contrast, his Brentford team playing Premier League opposition for the first time in this season's Carabao Cup. They played 3 games: Forest Green Rovers, Newport County and Stoke City. There's Piliqueta. Ross Barkley.
Come on, Chelsea!
Kovacic for Alonso. Alonso's cross. Fernandes
Oh!
just did enough, did well actually.
Oh!
Difficult half volley.
Unlucky SB!
It's a really good ball in this. Had the goalkeeper struggling and stretching, he just did enough. There'll be lots to take pleasure from for Thomas Tuchel in the first 24 and a bit minutes.
Come on, Chelsea!
No goals though. Indeed, nothing on target yet for Chelsea.
But they're trying. All you can say is that at least they're trying.
Here's Young out. Stunning by Wissa and Yana. Baptiste.
Come on, boys.
Henry. Yanel's in the middle. Wissa and Canos arriving. Rico Henry now. Simon's in front of him. Here's Mbuma. By Chalaba. Pinnock. Canos. Pinnock. Plenty of bodies here around the Chelsea penalty area. Brentford, and they haven't had.
Well done, Chelsea.
They've got a throw in. Really interesting game. Throw to be taken by Mads Beck Sorensen. Using the towel to get the ball dry to help get that extra bit of pace and distance on the throw. Pinnock trying to win it, it's come off Alonso, Brentford on the corner.
Come on, Chelsea. Still Chelsea 0, Brentford 0. 27 minutes played.
Now, opportunity for the home side with the first corner kick of the game. Matthias Jensen is going to take it. Pontus Jensen is forward, scored his first ever Brentford goal in their last game against Watford. Jensen with this corner kick. Mbuma. It's actually gone out for a Chelsea throw. And that's an enormously difficult volley.
Hello, Sean, how are you doing? Welcome. Chelsea 0, Brentford 0 in the League Cup. Just nervous tensions.
It's Alonso with this throw in for Chelsea.
Come on, Chelsea. About 28 minutes played. Chelsea are actually playing all right in this game. We're playing well. We're passing the ball around, doing as much as we can do in certain areas. But I'm enjoying it because we're not giving up. If we can get play going and get it going, I think we can get a goal sooner or later. Oh, why have a shot from there? Stupid because we can be caught on the counter if we're not careful. But if we're lucky enough, we could break on them. But it's a throw into Brentford, and not a bad first half an hour from Chelsea.
Well, they had a couple of games called off. Did Brentford? They've had Ethan Pinnock and Ivan Toney both down with COVID, but both back, so they're hopefully now in a position to go on a run of games again. Started the season superbly well, Brentford, really playing some good stuff. They've just, I wouldn't say come off the rails, but lost some momentum in recent weeks.
So we just need to keep going. That's all Chelsea can do is keep going.
In the top flight though, which is certainly probably something that they would grab your hand off.
So far, we've just got to see what we can do. First half an hour has gone pretty well for Chelsea at the moment.
Barkley.
Just keep the passes going, keep the play going. Go on, Chelsea! Oi! Referee!
Chelsea think that might have been a foul. Certainly Thomas Tuchel did. He was on his feet very quickly. Janelt on Alonso. Andre Mariner thought not.
That looks like a penalty to me, but using a shoulder challenge, but you can run the risk of giving a foul. And you just got to keep the pressure going. Got to keep it going, and that's what we all got to try and do at the moment. It's Chelsea 0, Brentford 0, half an hour played. And in the first half an hour, what can I say? Not a lot of chances have happened, but Chelsea are holding their own still, and that is a good sign. But if we can get to half time 0-0, I will be happy as well. Either way, I'll be happy. Just waiting for the other team to go through. Yeah, and at the moment in the Carabao Cup, it is Tottenham 1, West Ham 0, Chelsea 0, Brentford 0, and Liverpool 1, Leicester City 2. What a save, Kepa! What a save! Straight at Kepa. Arisa Balaga to deny Brentford and a chance of going 1-0 up. Two good chances in the first half so far have both fallen to Brentford, and they've both been headers that have been headed straight at the keeper. So,
not quite as much power on that header. Good save nonetheless.
So we're just waiting now, because at the moment Brentford are piling on the pressure on Chelsea. But as long as we defend and try and get to half time 0-0, I'll be happy. Happy either way.
Andre Mariner making sure that Mads Bech Sorensen isn't stealing any territory there. It's a bouncing ball, which is very awkward. Came off Barkley's head.
Well done.
Well
done, lads. Keep the pressure going. Keep it going. Let's see what we can do. And you never know what can happen. You never know. We could be playing well.
Brentford haven't beaten Chelsea since 1939. Not that they played them that often. 7 meetings in that time. Chelsea winning the last 3.
Oh, it's 1-1. Oh, it's 1-1. West Ham have equalised. God bless my heart. Jared Bowen. Now we just need Chelsea to score, and it will be a great start to this. Be a good day all round, but do I see us scoring? Not really, but we're trying to do great stuff, but it's just not happening. But it's just one of those days. Oh, it's 2-1. Spurs have just scored. It's 2-1. Lucas Moura. Oh, Spurs are 2-1 up. Lucas Moura. 2-1 Spurs. Equaliser for West Ham only lasted abruptly 90 seconds. And Spurs have retaken the lead. Lucas Moura.
This has been the pattern of the game for much of it. Chelsea patient and possession, whilst Brentford have tried to play on the counter.
And Chelsea are trying to get this goal, but it's just trying to see how they can break a Brentford side down. It's down to the case of, that's a foul, ref. That should have been a foul uncoveted, but it didn't materialise, which I think was a bit of a shocking decision from the ref. Come on, Chelsea. Well done. Chelsea are doing well. Get to half time, 0-0. I will take that. I will take that. That'll be pretty good for the players.
Himself really, but playing a senior role at the back today for Chelsea.
Because at the moment, Chelsea are holding their own. It's very nerve-wracking because we're doing all right at the moment, but it's just... Go on, Alonso! Oh, if a player was there, then it might have been 1-0. Come on, Chelsea. Still Chelsea 0, Brentford 0. 35 minutes played. At the moment, Chelsea are trying their best to try and get something going, the play going, the flight of the ball. Everything they're doing, they're going through along the side of Alonso at the moment because it seems to be working, but it's just that nobody's in the box to get like a touch on the ball or anything. We're not having enough players in the box at the moment, which is a bit disappointing. But if you're expecting us to go and try and get through to a semi-final, we have to go. Yes.
Good turn by Harvey Vale as well. It took a deflection that. It'll be a
corner. Come on, Chelsea! Chelsea have a corner, a shot by Harvey Vale. A youth academy player, and it took a nick on Pontus Jansson, and it's a corner kick to Chelsea.
What a very good turn that was by Harvey Vale. Barkley with this corner.
Come on, someone in blue, head onto it.
As per Quetta. And Chalobah.
Chalobah had a shot, but it's just gone into the arms of the Brentford keeper. Still 0-0. Yeah.
Bruno has Chandler Baptiste making a run. Here he is. Ryan Wissa is in the middle. Baptiste.
Just keep going, Chelsea. Keep going.
Rico Henry. Pontus Jansson.
At the moment it is Chelsea 0, Brentford 0. Not far off near half time. But it's wait and see how the second half goes. But we've got to get through this first. But wait. Let's just try and get to half time with a 0-0. I'll be happy.
Chased by Vale, who got a foot in fair and square. And from Silsa is collected by Mattis Jensen.
He did nothing there. Harvey Vale did nothing wrong there. If you guys are the stream with the thumbs up button to get to like, sub and subscribe if you are new. Well done, Kepa.
Immaterial because Kepa was there.
Leicester are 3-1 up at Anfield. This is a shock. Leicester are 3-1 up at Anfield. James Maddison has just scored.
Alonso with a header.
And Napoli are 1-0 down at home to Spezia. Juan Jesus on goal. So I'm glad I'm not watching that game tonight.
Picking his way through the Brentford legs, finds Barkley.
Come on, Chelsea!
Simons.
Oh, we've had a shot target, Proper shot.
Confident hit this from the 18-year-old. Alvaro Fernandez right behind it.
Oh, bloody hell. We're just going to keep going, folks. See if we can get to half time with this result as it is at the moment. But the one thing I will say is I don't want to go for another penalty shootout again.
Yeah, that's what I'm chasing. Great little first touch from Henry and Bruno square. He goes on.
What a save, Kepa! Get in there, Isabalaga! You are a hero!
Another big chance on the counter.
Kepa!
Rico Henry. He was in and behind here. And Kepa had to stand up and be big and make the save. He's so swift.
Come on, Chelsea.
Jensen with this
Brentford corner. 41 minutes played. Chelsea got it cleared.
Baptiste, Yanat. Will he have a go?
Well done, Chelsea. Get out.
Left it, actually, it would have gone through to Kepa for the lagger if he had. Shannon Baptiste here for Brentford.
Come on, Chelsea!
Pontus Janssen.
Come on.
Kovacic.
Go on, cover. Unlucky.
Sol's header. Sunset now competing for it, but so is Hans Beck Sorensen.
Guys, put your question in the chat. I'm happy to answer any question you guys put in front of me. I'm happy to answer anything. But at the moment, we're just about near half time and it's Chelsea 0, Brentford 0.
Here's Kovacic. Barkley.
Come on, Chelsea! Oh, that was a shite ball. Shite ball from Barkley. Thought he would have get it somewhere, but it's not. Unfortunately. But at the moment, Chelsea are not giving up, folks. I can tell you this, Chelsea are not giving up. With the depleted squad that they've got. Yes! Oh! It was a free header for Harvey Vale, and he hits it straight at the keeper.
It's a super ball in from Cesar Azpilicueta.
Azpilicueta giving the ball on the right. He put the ball in with his left peg. Harvey Vale was left unmarked. Free header, and unfortunately for the youngster, he hits it at the keeper, but I don't blame him. It is his first time in the first team, so I'm not blaming him for most of this. Because either side of the goal would have been 1-0. But apart from that, we managed to have a good attempt on goal, and that's all that matters. And if you can keep continuing to do stuff like that and continue to trouble the keeper, eventually we'll get one in the back of the net. But here comes Chelsea with Alonso. Marcos! Hey! Well done, Marcos! Well done, Alonso! He was actually having a decent game. For once, Alonso was having a good game for us. Give you guys the scores. It is still Chelsea 0, Brentford 0, Liverpool 3-1 down at home to Leicester, and Tottenham are 2-1 up at home to West Ham.
Don't think he got any of the ball. So, last minute of the first half. And Chelsea get their noses in front with this free kick.
Go Chelsea! Go Chelsea! Go Chelsea!
Straight into Shannon Baptiste. Chelsea retaining handball and Bumo's just getting on.
Good challenge! Good challenge!
Harvey Vale will get a yellow card.
Referee, that was a good challenge!
Well, Bumo is more than capable of running 3 quarters because of the length of the pitch, and Harvey Vale made sure he wasn't going to do that. Did get a bit of the ball, but also got a bit of the man. It's had a good first half, though, as Vale. Well, Andre Mariner blows his whistle, and that's it for a first half in which Chelsea have dominated possession, but Brentford have created 3 good chances.
Half time, Chelsea 0, Brentford 0.
With the first and the second.
Football. You were motivated.
Guys, I'm gonna put down your questions for me when I get back. I'm gonna pop up quickly. I won't be long. Hello everyone, I am now back. If you guys want to come and ask me any questions, it is Chelsea 0, Brentford 0 at half time. We're just gonna wait and see what happened in the second half. We've got to see how that plays out. It's half time at the moment. We're just gonna wait and see what the I'm interested to see how the team's going to play out. What if we are going to have any subs at half time? If anybody's going to come on, anybody going to go off? Be interesting to see who will play and who will not. It'll be interesting to say the least. But it's just a case of waiting and seeing how it goes, see how the team plays, and just see how it goes. It's just a case of waiting. It's not going to be easy, but we're not here to make it easy. We're here to be making life difficult, and that's what we're doing at the moment. Brentford are coming at us, but we're just making it hard for Brentford by making it that we're going to be able to break down. And that's what we're doing so far, and I'm proud of these players, the club, and everyone, because they're showing that they can push it against the big boys. It's just a case now of just waiting and seeing how it goes, see how the pressure comes in the second half, and see how these youngsters are doing all right with Harvey Vale and Joseph Bell. They're all playing well, and then you got Simons, who is doing really well in defence, but sometimes gets a bit outpaced in certain areas. But apart from that, the rest of the team's doing alright. Just not seeing a lot from the midfield standpoint, aka Saul. But we'll wait. All you can do is wait and see. That's all you can do at this moment in time, is wait and see. But guys, put your question in the chat. I'm up to answering any question you guys put in front of me. It's Chelsea 0, Brentford 0 at half time in the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup. So it's just a case of being absolutely... We're just going to go for it. And that's what we're going to try and expect from this club, the players, everything else, and just do as much as we can. What's the right word to say? I'm excited about the second half, see how it goes. See what the team can produce in the second half, see if we've got some good players that can come on. If there's anyone of our youngsters that he thinks he should bring on, or it should be the big guns, as in, I wouldn't know what way to put it, but we'll just wait and see. The aim at the moment is wait and see. It's just waiting, and it's just being patient for the second half, and hopefully when we come out in the second half, all guns blazing and go for it. Looks like Jorginho's coming on. They're playing Let It Snow, but it ain't snowing, so it's like pointless. Guys, it looks like Christian Pulisic might be coming on, and Jorginho might be coming on for Chelsea for the second half. So it looks like we're actually going for it.
Commentary will restart in 10 seconds. Welcome back to the Brentford Community Stadium as the visitors Chelsea make a couple of half-time changes. Mateo Kovacic and Jude Soonsup-Bell are off, and Jorginho and Christian Pulisic are on. So Thomas Tuchel with a couple of changes at the break, bringing on some real quality in Jorginho and Pulisic. Brentford making their way out for the second half.
Come on, Chelsea!
Visitors. No half-time changes from Brentford. Andre Mariner just checking. No one sneaked an extra body on. 0-0 halfway through this quarter-final. Brentford will get the second period underway. They'll kick from right to left.
Here we go, second half is underway. Brentford 0, Chelsea 0 in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, aka, if you want to call it, the League Cup.
Long from Azpilicueta. Pontus Jansson there. So confirmation of the two Chelsea substitutions at the break. Janelt.
Come on, Chelsea!
Here's Pulisic. Malang Sarr tempted forward.
Come on, Chelsea! Yes!
Jensen on his shoulder.
Oh, wrong pass, wrong pass, wrong pass.
Harvey Vale. Jorginho's ball
Unlucky.
floating away from
Unlucky,
onside.
Jorginho. Unlucky. Good forward thinking there. Just unlucky.
Here's Rico Henry. Had a really good first half, Henry. Carabao.
Come on, Chelsea.
Alonso.
Oh!
Pinnock kept his cool, as did Shandon Baptiste with a lovely little shimmy. Still going, Shandon Baptiste. Still going.
Someone take out the
To
gate.
left-hand side. Here he is.
Sorry if I do eat during the stream. I just want to eat stuff while it's warm.
And Wissa. Mbuma in the back post, and Wissa couldn't find him. Oh, what a lovely break from Shandon Baptiste that was. Did really well.
Come on!
Barkley. It's a foul by Janelt. the full. Alonso. Forward ball, that's Pinnock. Janelt. Can't take your eyes off of Bruno.
Come on, boy!
As Pilaqueta.
Ref!
Little shirt, it's going to be a free kick. Given away by Xavier Simons.
Come on, boy!
Not too much to do first half. Alvaro Fernandez, couple of awkward crosses and one shot from Simons which he saved. Here's Janssen.
Come on, boys!
Jorginho. Chelsea haven't won this competition since 2015, which, by the standards of the 10 or 15 years or so which preceded that, it's quite a long time without winning it.
Oh, stupid ball! Chelsea are playing really well at the moment. We're going for it.
There's Mohamed Salah. Chalaba. That's Pilaqueta. The other thing about bringing Jorginho on, if needs be, is that he is, of course, Chelsea's main man when it comes to penalty kicks.
Guys, if you guys want to put any questions in the chat, I'm happy to answer any questions you guys put in front of me. Still 0-0 at the Brentford Community Stadium in the quarterfinals of the League Cup. Oh, lucky! Unlucky Salah. It's got out for a goal kick to Brentford.
Opening 5 minutes in the second half. Sergio Canos. There's Ivan Toney. That's a sight for sore eyes for Brentford fans who have missed him being involved. He had COVID on the bench today. Talking about penalties in the introduction of Jorginho, Thomas Frank the other day described Ivan Toney as the best penalty taker in the world, no less. Whistler's gone.
Come on!
Long way to go, but should this be level at 90 minutes, there's no extra time. I'm sure you know the drill by now. No extra time, straight to penalties. Barkley as Pilaqueta, Pulisic, Simons, Chalaba, Jorginho. As Pilaqueta, they've knocked it around for fun at times, Chelsea, but found it hard to actually unpick Brentford's defence. Alonso. So, it's a decent ball there.
Going on!
Decent ball,
Oh!
which was saved by Alvaro Fernandez. As Pilaqueta, Barkley.
Unlucky Barkley. Nearly an own goal. Chelsea nearly went 1-0 up. on.
Very good ball in, but it probably shouldn't have caused as much chaos as it
How
did.
on earth we not scored that, you bunch of prick?
Final touch was off.
You ain't on goal.
Brentford man, Rico Henry, and pulled a really good save from his goalkeeper Alvaro Fernandez. That is actually probably as close as Chelsea have come to scoring. It's nearly an own
Come
goal
on.
by Rico Henry. He'll have been very pleased to see the goalkeeper get across and claw that away.
Oh, come on, boys.
Jorginho. So, moved his position in the second half since the introduction of Chelsea's Brazilian-born Italian international Jorginho. Here he is, number 5. And so,
What are you, prick?
only found Jan out. Cannons forward, and Buma chasing.
Go on, Chalobah, well done.
First. That's Pilaqueta.
Yeah, come on, boys. Let's keep going. Yes, yes. Oh, you should have had a touch on that. Oh,
Super inviting ball into the box this was.
how on earth have you not scored that? All you had to do is take a toe, get a better connection. That would have been 1-0.
It's a bit unlucky that it was straight at the goalkeeper from Ross Barkley.
Come on, boys.
Here's Jorginho.
Three one.
Barkley.
If I get this right, we're gonna have another round of going into penalties again.
Well, he made his changes at half time. 2 of them anyway.
And we got a foot.
Janssen.
And this is at the with a depleted squad and literally starting the game with 3 youngsters on the pitch.
We're back in August when they beat Forest Green Rovers here 3-1.
There's two on the bench and 3 started. Which what? Yeah, yeah. But unfortunately, he didn't impress the manager because he got subbed at half time.
Shandon Baptiste to show some lovely flashes. Rico Henry.
Yeah.
Simon's in front of it. Rico Henry.
And one, Harvey Vale's had our best chance of the game.
And Brentford have a corner.
Yeah, he's the one who had who had our header in the first half from Aspect-Wetter's cross.
Approaching the hour mark.
There's one player that you can't afford to get injured or anything at this moment in time, and that's the goalkeeper. Because Mendy's going to be going to African Cup of Nations, so we'll be in trouble if he gets injured. No, the different. Yeah. The reason why most fans were saying that was because of the AFCON's coming up soon, and if Kepa were to get injured, and we're down to one keeper, we're in trouble. Yeah, because I had a message from one of my friends who's from Chesterfield as well, and he's got the ticket for the game. So I said, good luck to you. And he's the same as me, supports Chesterfield, but also he supports Chelsea as well. So he's in the same boat as me. And I just tell him, enjoy yourself. You're going to enjoy it. It's not every day you're going to be going to Stamford Bridge.
From the Dane.
Except that they've had to redo all the tickets because Chesterfield wanted more than they were given. Chesterfield did. Chesterfield were only given 6,000. No, because if you think, I think for any game this season, because we're doing that well, we will sell out. It's very similar to like a derby sort of game that they'll sell out just for any team if they're a big opposition. Come on, lads. Our best player on that pitch is Marcos Alonso. There he is. Well done. I'm glad I'm not watching. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not watching Napoli shite. They're losing 1-0 to Spezia. It was an own goal by Juan Jesus, and at half time, and what makes it even worse, stupid Spalletti decides. Yeah, but the worst thing was, he's done the one thing I didn't like him doing, and he's done it. He took Mertens off at half time and decided to bring on Britannia. I don't like him. I just don't like him. Oh God, they're bringing Ivan Toney. We're bringing Reece James and Mason Mount on. So basically, we're counteracting what they're doing. That's why I like Thomas Tuchel, because as soon as he sees who they're bringing on, he thought, I'll bring on a player that could sort him out, and he brought one that can sort him out. Ooh, does that mean that Xavier Simons might be coming off because I've Reece James where he's playing? This is getting even better. Lorient to beating PSG. Oh, but I feel sorry for Lorient. You ain't scoring any more goals in this game. Sergio Ramos has just come on. Yeah, and Roma got out of jail today. That Russian guy scored for them. Or is he Ukrainian? That Shamarino, I can't even pronounce his name, but I try. Shamiradov. It could be Ukraine or something, that's why I always just wonder. Ex-Napoli players. Because he's been scoring quite a lot of goals. Oh, he's from Uzbekistan.
So with the chance to cross.
And then Marco Gabriadini scored for Sampdoria. Another good player. Come on.
Keeping Chelsea in possession. Brentford are just beginning to hang on a little bit here. It's been a pretty intense period of Chelsea pressure. Jorginho.
I thought Brentford would have given us more tickets for this game. But they've given us the same yeah. And they look, they're giving us the same amount of tickets you get for a Premier League game. Come on, just take him out, the cunt! That's not a foul, because he fell over after he lost the ball.
Well, this will give both sides an opportunity to make.
They actually look quite decent. It's easy to see him on the pitch.
Matthias Jensen is down at the moment for Brentford. Ivan Toney is coming on for Jan Wissa.
Way and AC Milan.
To a mighty cheer.
Yeah, but you know Thomas Tuchel, he will not be going for. He won't be going for it. Thomas Tuchel's not going for a shootout. He's going all out for the win.
Is going to come on. Well, Chelsea are getting Mason Mount.
No, we are looking like we're wanting to go for it because the type of players that he's going a very attacking. So it means he wants to go and get this one goal and could win it.
That's quite some player to be able to introduce off the bench, isn't it?
Oh, Harvey Vale's gone off. I was right.
Simons is replaced.
I was correct. I thought Reece James is going to come off and Simons is going to come off because I thought that. And give Simons his credit, he's done well in that position, except the only difference is he was getting outpaced in his position quite a lot of the first half.
So to summarise, Lisa and Yana off for Brentford, Toney and Norgard on, and for Chelsea, Simons and Vale replaced by James and Mount.
That's why I think he's put the subs, put the other players on now because they might give him a chance that they could make an impact. You got to think the last time we played like this was against Everton, and it took us ages to break a team down. But you never know what can happen.
Toney clipping it onto Palace's offside. A few groans from the home fans, but look, the right decision.
I'm just laughing at the fact that Liverpool are losing at Anfield.
Definitely the right decision.
Oh, I can.
Tim Wood with the flag on the far side.
Ow! It's actually Williams, Firmino up front with Miramino. Yeah, and he's got Oxlade. Yeah, he's got Oxlade, Chamberlain, Morton, Henderson midfield. Then it's like the Greek, and then you've got a young, and then Bradley on the other side. Then it's go. Arrest. Yeah, and he's got basically two youngsters playing at the back, and then two experienced players playing at the back. So he's got a mixture of everything. But I think he's. But at the moment, he's now brought. Yep, he's now gone for it now. Now they're 3-1 down. He's brought Kanate on, Jota on, Milner on, Keita on. He's going for it now. Yeah, but if they come back, if they come back because of the players they brought on, it shows that they can't cope without these certain players on the pitch.
We are now halfway through the second.
He's brought 4 on, and that is Kanate, Jota, Milner.
Brentford 0, Chelsea.
It's different in the League Cup. There's different amount of substitutions you can bring. Oh! Yeah, it's like, yeah, in the cup competitions it's different. Go on! Yo!
I think it took a deflection off Pinnock, it did, it's a corner.
Yeah, they're doing that because of what just recently they brought it back due to the fact that a lot of teams are being depleted, so it means they can use most of their bench.
Missed by Jensen, it opened up nicely for Barkley, and it's a corner.
Yeah, you can tell how desperate Leicester have gone. They brought old Brighton on, Iheanacho, Vestergaard and Ryan Bertrand. And Vestergaard's slow.
Reece James, Jorginho. Having a fantastic season is Reece James for Chelsea. Ethan Pinnock with this throw. Trying to Brentford, take by Argentoni. Trevor Chalobah. Pursued by Brian Mbeumo, but forward to Kepa safely.
Ah.
That's Saman Ghoddos, who will be on shortly for
Ooh,
Brentford.
question. Do you think Chelsea should have their game postponed? No, I mean it. No, they're meaning for Villa, because if one team doesn't have a full squad, then the game will have to be postponed due to that reason. If one team can't fulfill it. Sunday, he'll be able to do it because Kante's been rested for Villa.
Saman Ghoddos.
But they were different.
Might take it with him.
Yeah.
He's not ready to take it
Yeah.
from James. Henry with the ball into the box.
Yeah, and with us, if we get all the way to the final, we're already got 2 games off it anyway, due to that competition. And we're playing. Yeah.
It's promising for the home side.
It's. Except Susan Bell's only scored 1 goal all season for the academy, and Harvey Vale's top goal scorer with 5.
Chelsea have had the better in the second. But nobody's managed to
Yeah.
put the ball in the back of either goal.
But that's yeah. Except the only difference is he's on loan, which the Brozier thing, he's gone on loans to give him his game time, and then he might be using next season. You don't know. Yeah, because I can remember.
Jorginho.
Yeah.
Alonso.
Yeah, because I. Yeah. Yeah, because I remembered we all said for Mason Mount to come straight into the team, but then Lampard decided to put him out, send him out on loan to Derby, and it seemed to work because now he's in the first team. R5 Sunday against Aston Villa, which that's what I'm saying. That's why some people are saying they don't even know if that's going to go ahead, because they don't know how it, because of Villa having those extra cases last weekend. That's why they're all saying should that game be up because of that reason. That's the so it's not us that might have a problem. It'll be Villa.
We'll see the introduction of Frank Onyeka.
So it'll be interesting because I think both sides will be playing a lot of youth players. I think if it happens, but I don't think it will. But wait and see. Oh, Liverpool got one back. It's 3-2. And I don't have to say who it is. It's Diego Jota. See, Liverpool, when they don't play Jota or any big name player, they will not score. And Jota comes on within a few minutes and scores. See, Liverpool, it shows what happens when if you don't play him, you're shite. And it showed, and if you see how we're playing, we're not playing. We haven't got any of our best players playing because of what's happening, and we're still doing all right. Yeah, but the only difference is in the Thiago Silva role tonight, that's Chalobah, who actually has done quite well in that position. Except that he doesn't really play in that position. He plays usually where Reece James is, or he has on the.
So Jensen to take this.
But on occasions, because of what's been going on, people have been put in positions where they're not really being played. That's why I'm getting all confused. Because don't forget, Chalobah played in midfield. And he's not a midfielder.
Jensen's delivery.
Yeah, that's the worry. But one thing that's good about it, he's next to someone who's playing good. So it might rub up on him.
Chelsea are going to make their fifth and last change as we look at this again. Matt Sorensen doing everything he could to get onto it. Didn't quite happen for him. And N'Golo Conte has come in for Chelsea.
Yes.
And he's replaced Ross Barkley.
Oh, as soon as he comes on. Yep.
Chalobah.
That would be a bit of a stretch, but I think it would be something like Mount or Pulisic. They're the ones that are up front. Wow. Can you believe that Ferran Torres is going to Barcelona? No. But I think the reason why they've agreed to it is I think he's the one that's replacing the unfortunate Aguero.
Hand as it went through, and he goes into the referee's notebook. The only other player on a yellow card who's still on the pitch.
They said they wanted to get him to play in that team, but now that they've got one player out of in that position that's not there now, they thought they want to get one player to fill up that spot, and that's why they picked him. And also he's going to take Aguero's shirt number. He's taking Aguero's shirt number. Because weirdly enough, some people are not allowed to make signings, but because of what's gone on and the circumstance of Barcelona are allowed to make this signing, which I think is fair enough. Got not long to go into the Carabao Cup draw. We don't even know if we're even going to be in it yet.
Lewis. Keepers come. And touched it well.
Oh, for God's sake, Napoli, score against stupid Spezia, please. You bunch of shithouses. Spezia are 17th! You shouldn't be losing to a side of a 17th! You're an embarrassment!
Kante. It's too long for Mason now.
What a bunch of shithouses. Come on, boys. Folks, let's hopefully we can get a winner or something, but we'll wait and see. But we're just waiting. Oh, the hype. But we're just going to wait and see what happens. Oh, the rain's coming down now. Oh, is that snow? Oh, it's rain. Hey! Weirdly, I can say it's an OG.
Marcus Alonso.
And I'm going to enjoy this one, because I don't like this cunt.
There's a goal out in the middle on the edge of the Brentford penalty. Kante.
Come on, get the ball in the box. Do something.
Reece James back into.
This is good football. This is good ball. Go on. Yeah! Well done. Pontus Jansson, you Swedish fuck. Have it up, you ex-Leeds United cunt. Come on. Well deserved. How do you feel, Brentford? You're losing to a depleted side. Way.
And Chelsea have the lead with a little over 10 minutes of normal time to play.
See?
Well, it's a real stroke of misfortune for the Brentford defender. But N'Golo Kante did superbly well.
Yep.
The ball in from Reece James is terrific.
Yep, and even you know, our Brentford side, you know I don't like this kid. So I enjoyed him scoring for us. Because I don't like him. I didn't mind him at Leeds, except for the moment where he tried to deny Aston Villa a goal when they were told they were allowed to.
In the league game against Watford, it was his first ever goal for Brentford. Has just scored.
There we go. Pontus Jansson on goal. I think we can. Nah, Thomas Tuchel team does not park the bus. A Jose Mourinho Chelsea would park the bus. But Thomas Tuchel's side goes for it.
Horrible moment for him. Brentford are making a change.
But more or less, we got...
Has taken off Matthias.
No, but the best thing is, we do need to get a second, and at least it makes it more... Makes it that we are through.
So it's Bruno, Tony and Force up front now.
Come on, let's see.
Marcus Force, who scored 4 goals for Brentford earlier this year in this competition.
Wow.
And a 7-0 win at Oldham in round 3. Thomas Frank is hoping he can keep them in the competition in what remains of the 90 minutes here. 1-0 Chelsea. Mistake by Saul. Sarr for Chalobah.
Go on, Chelsea.
Put out by Norgard. Norgard forward. That's on Yeka, and this is Canos. And Boomer. Well won by Saul.
Come on, Chelsea.
N'Golo Kante into Aspinall.
Come on, keep pressing.
Trying to dink it through, and Yeka's there, taken away from him by
Have a crack. Oh, you bastard.
Sorensen away. Jorginho.
What? Are they now deciding to sing Jingle Bells? Is it just getting more funny? Chelsea fans are getting into the Christmas spirit. They're now chanting jingle bells. I love that. Getting the Christmas spirit at the football.
Is it long enough?
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah. Just before that, they were singing jingle bells, which I think was funny.
Well, 1-0 was the score when these two met in the Premier League a couple of months ago. 1-0 to Chelsea. 1-0 to Chelsea, the score now.
Yeah. If we do make it, people are going to say that we got out. We got through by the skin of our teeth. Not really, because not really. Oi! It is. Get in. Get in.
Stretched hand catching Christian Pulisic, and Chelsea have a penalty to seal the deal, surely.
I love the guy, but I even liked him before he came. No, except that I liked him before he even came to Chelsea. I was a fan of him when he was at Dortmund. That's why I used to watch Bundesliga a lot.
And Chelsea have a penalty, and Jorginho, who has scored all 6 penalties he's taken that have been awarded to Chelsea this season, now has the opportunity.
Come on, Jorginho, send us through to the semi-finals of the League Cup. Come on, send us there. He sent us there, baby. It's done. Game over. Bye-bye, Brentford. A team that is depleted has managed to do the job when nobody said we could have done it. Get in. 2-0.
Tuchel's side are surely heading into the semi-final.
Except if it's up, except when it's up, skipping a jump, because you're very nervous that some keeper can still save it.
It's another terrific example of how to convert a penalty.
But there's been on occasions where he's not done the hot skip and the jump, and he's just decided, I'm just gonna
seems to persuade the goalkeeper to go the wrong way.
Yeah. There we go. That's us through. There is no way Brentford are going to score 3 goals now with the amount of time that's left. Yep. And free to go through. Yep. There we go. Hello, John. How you doing? Chelsea 2-0 up. Can't be any happier. We were all worried yesterday because nobody knew what the team was going to be like. What's there to worry about? The team was alright. They did alright for 45 minutes, the original team. Yep. That's what, I think I told you, whatever team was going to be picked from the start, you back him no matter if it's a full team, a full team of youth. I would still back it. Yeah, and and he did have one player was actually picked to start this game, but because he got tested positive, he couldn't play, which was Lewis Baker. And that guy supposedly is something. I think you've even told me that guy's something. That Lewis Baker. No, but he's got this. He would have been good in this sort of game because he has the pace to basically go ahead of players and have do something. he didn't. Yeah, he wasn't one of the players who was picked to actually train with the players for this game. But unfortunately, he wasn't picked, which I think was a bit of a shocking because he's the second highest goal scorer under Harvey Vale. He was, but just first half he didn't really do that much, which disappointed me because I thought he would have been a lot better, but he is only young. But Harvey yeah, but like Harvey Vale, he looks like he's done it for years with how he played, because he was getting into spaces and everything in the challenges. But I would have thought one of them two wouldn't have been up front if it wasn't if he had Lewis Baker playing, because that guy's had experience. That guy's played in the top flight of Dutch football on loan. Still 1-0. Oh, he's brought next one guy. How are Chelsea performing? We're doing alright at 2-0. Didn't expect 2-0 because everyone was expecting Brentford to come at us and expecting us to lose. Yeah. And I'll even say my dad expected us to lose because of how we performed with the depleted squad in the last game by doing blooming nothing. Yeah, but But the one thing that still annoys me is why couldn't we play against Wolves like this? But at least the second half, we were playing like what we're doing now. We were doing that in the second half against Wolves, but just couldn't score. Oh, here we go. Hello, Eden. And he goes, who do you think the man of the match is? Ooh. If I was going to give man of the match to anyone, I'm going to say this. He's not a goal scorer in this game, but I'll give him, because he played well in the first half as well, I'll give it Marcos Alonso. That's it. Yeah, because I want to give it to if anyone I want to give man of the match to, I want to give it to someone who's actually been on from the start, so you can see how the whole performance went and have a proper choice. But for me, it would either be Chalobah or Alonso, because them two were just in the first half. Brentford couldn't cope with Alonso on that side at all. And I think we might have scored in the first half if we had all fit players and everything, because we were getting balls in the box, but just no one was going in there. And for once, we're going through without having penalties. Woo! For once, we're not going through without having a penalty shootout again for the first time. Woohoo! And Liverpool are within stoppage time of basically being knocked out of the Carabao Cup, which would be laughable. I don't know who I'm going to take in the semis. Would I take a Leicester? Would I take an Arsenal? Oh, would I take? Yeah, would I take a Leicester? Would I take an Arsenal? Or would I take a Spurs? For me, the one I would take is an Arsenal. Give them a bit, show them that they're actually. Oh, can you believe it? Just because they beat Sunderland 5-1, they decided to be all high and mighty and think, oh, we're the best. All you beat was League One Sunderland. There's nothing to be proud of. Yeah.
Onyeka. Uma.
What? Yeah.
Too much on the drive and turn.
Yeah, oh, but also one thing you can say, it was due to the fact that Brentford, when they were doing chances, they were heading them straight at the keeper, not either side. And we are through, folks. We are through.
By Pontus James James with the assist for Watson with 10 minutes to go, and not long after Christian Pulisic was fouled.
Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live watch along of the Carabao Cup quarter final between Chelsea and Brentford. We won 2-0 on the night. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, get to it. Post, Blue to colour, and peace. I'll see you guys on Sunday. My next stream is on Sunday. Hopefully for Chelsea versus Aston Villa. Like, subscribe, Blue to colour, and peace. And also quickly, to everyone who's watching, because it's going to be Christmas Day before next stream, so I hope you have a happy Christmas, happy New Year to you all. If this is the next one's the last one before New Year, so if you're not there, have a happy New Year, have a nice Christmas, and see you guys on Sunday, and keep safe, and see you